Hi, I'm going to show you how to stitch this beautiful dress. I am here to learn and savor. I'm marking the measurements on the sample cloth in centimeters, but keep in mind the final measurements will be in inches. Start by folding the fabric into 4 layers. The total body length is 15 inches, but we will set aside 3 inches for the straps, leaving 12 inches for the main body. I'm taking width of the fabric as 10.5 inches. You can mark the above bust area, divide it by 4 to get the ready length and add 2 extra inches for the stitches. The shoulder measurement is 6 inches. I am considering the arm length as 6.5 inches. Please leave 3 inches for the strap and add a curve to the armhole for a better fit. By taking 1.5 inches, you can mark the armhole curve. And for the neck, I have taken 4 inches and the depth it's 5 inches. I'm leaving 3 inches for the strap and considering only 2 inches for the neck depth. Add a curve shape. At the bottom of the fabric, I'm taking 10 inches width for the waist. Leave half an inch for the join and then connect this to the armhole end. Now cut the fabric along the marked lines. Next, we will mark the dart points. Start by measuring 3.5 inches from the center of the cloth. Then mark half an inches on both the sides. The length of the dart should be 4.5 inches. Join these marks in a triangle shape. Darts are essential for shaping the fabric to fit the curves of the body, essentially around the bust or the waist area, ensuring a more tailored or a fitting. Repeat the same marking on both sides of the cloth as well as on the back side. This ensures the darts are symmetrical and provide consistent fit on both the sides. Now let's mark the first layer of the dress. I'm taking length of 12 inches with a waist measurement of 7.5 inches and the bottom of the cloth will be 10 inches. As the dress flares out towards the bottom, we will need to increase the width for more flowing look. Here I am showing how to attach the first layer to the waist of the main body piece that we cut earlier. Make sure to align the edges properly for a neat finish. Now I'm cutting the second layer of the dress. I'm taking 10 inches of the width and adding 5 extra inches for the pleats. with the bottom length at 15 inches. For the next layers, I'm not showing the cutting process in this video, but it's similar to the second layer. Each layer should match the 15 inches width of the second layer with an additional 7 to 8 inches for the pleats. You can add more if you want a more flared dress. Now cut the straps with a width of 2.5 to 3 inches to match the shoulder length, keeping half an inch for stitches. The ready length will be 6 inches with an extra inch added for the stitching. If you prefer a tie strap instead of a fixed one, you can cut it into your desired length. With the cutting completed, let's move on to the stitching. First, I'm attaching the main fabric to the lining by stitching along the neck and arm areas. After stitching, I'll be reversing the fabric to hide the stitches for a clean finish. Next, I'm stitching the darts by sewing along the slant lines of the triangle we marked earlier. This will help shape the fabric for a better fit. Now I'm preparing the straps. First, I'm placing main fabric, two pieces of the main fabric in reverse order, and on top of it I have placed a lining cloth. I'm stitching on both the sides now. Now I'm turning the fabric inside out so that the front of the main fabric will show and hiding the stitches we did on both the sides of the straps. Here I'm attaching the first layer to the body. For the next layers, I'm stitching one side of the fabric using a zigzag stitch with a slightly darker thread that complements the fabric. This stitch will appear on top, adding a nice finish to the dress edges. Next, I'm adding long basting stitches along the fabric. Once stitched, pull one of the threads to gather the fabric. This will create the pleats. Adjust the pleats to match the width of the bottom of the first layer. Once aligned, stitch the bottom of the first layer and the top of the second layer which has the pleats. Repeat the same process for the next layers. Adjust the pleats to match the width, then stitch the pleat section to the corresponding layers. Finally, stitch both sides of the dress to complete the assembly. Here is the final dress ready to wear. This is how the darts looking. And here is a close-up of the zigzag stitches that I have put for the pleats. I also added pockets to the dress, which is an optional. And let me know if I have to show how to add a pocket to the dress, and I can make a separate video for that. And here's the final look. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe for more sewing tutorials. Bye bye.